Hey there! Imagine speaking English and knowing exactly what to say and saying it like a native speaker. Instead of just saying no all the time, you could say nope or no way or nah, I'm good. Learning the real phrases that native English speakers use helps you speak more confidently. So today we're going to learn over 100 basic English phrases for lots of everyday situations like saying hello, talking on the phone, responding to news, making invitations, agreeing and disagreeing, and much more. You can download everything from today's lesson and more inside my ebook, 500 Plus Real English Phrases. Click on the link in the video description to get that ebook because thousands of English learners just like you have found it incredibly helpful. Let's start with different ways to say hello and goodbye. We have hello, hi, hey, that's informal, hi there, and howdy, that's also informal. We say bye, bye-bye, see you later, take care, and have a good one. We also have several ways to say yes and no. For yes, we can say yeah, yup, mm-hmm, uh-huh, and sure. And for no, we can say nope, nah, mm-mm, uh-uh, or no way. That one has extra emphasis. When starting a conversation, we often ask how the other person is using one of these phrases. How are you? How's it going? How you doing? How are things? How's life? How have you been? How's your family? What's up? What's new? What have you been up to lately? If someone asks how you are, you can respond with one of these. I'm fine, thanks. How about you? Pretty good. Not bad. Great. Couldn't be better. Can't complain. I've been busy. Same as always. Not so great. Could be better. To say thank you, we also have a lot of options like thanks, thanks a lot, thank you so much, thanks a million, thanks for your help, or thanks for helping me. I really appreciate it. I'm really grateful. That's so kind of you. I can't thank you enough for extremely important things. I owe you one. This means you want or need to do a favor for the other person in return in the future. To respond to thank you, we can say, you're welcome. No problem. No worries. Don't mention it. My pleasure. Anytime. It was the least I could do. Glad to help. Sure. And thank you. Use this when you also have something to thank the other person for. If you need to apologize, use one of these phrases. I'm sorry that, like, I'm sorry that I was so rude yesterday. It's my fault. Oops, sorry. That's just for very small problems. I should have, for example, I should have called you and told you I'd be late. I apologize for example, I apologize for the delay. That one's more formal. To respond to an apology, you can say, that's okay. It happens. No problem. Don't worry about it. I forgive you. We use that for serious problems. Let's learn some phrases for introductions. To introduce yourself, you can say, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm, and then say your name. I don't think we've met before. My name's. To introduce someone else, say, this is, I'd like you to meet, have you met, or I'd like to introduce you to, and then say the person's name. To reply to an introduction, say, and when someone says that to you, you can say, likewise, or and you, to return the sentiment. When you're in the middle of a conversation and you want to show interest in what the other person is saying, you can say, really? That's interesting. Uh-huh. Right. Gotcha. Sure. Those remarks all show that you are listening. And when you want to end a conversation politely, try one of these. It was nice chatting with you. Well, it's getting late. Anyway, I should get going. Sorry, but I'm afraid I need to. That one's more formal. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I actually got to run. Cut you off means interrupt you. Talking on the telephone can be so hard when you're learning English, so here are a few essential phrases. Hi, this is Jane. May I speak with John Smith? Is John there? I'm calling about. I'm returning your call. One moment, please. Or hang on a sec. That one's more informal. He's not here. Would you like to leave a message? Could you ask him to call me back? Thanks for calling. To ask for information, use these phrases. Can you tell me? Could you tell me? I'd like to know. Do you know? Do you have any idea? Could anyone tell me? Use that one when asking a group of people. Would you happen to know? I don't suppose you would know. I was wondering. I'm calling to find out if you're asking on the telephone. To say I don't know, you can express it like this. I have no idea, or I have no clue. I can't help you there. Beats me. That one's informal. I'm not really sure. I've been wondering that too. To ask someone's opinion or express your own, use one of these phrases. What do you think about? How do you feel about? What's your opinion of? What are your views on? In my opinion, I'd say, personally, I think or I believe. If you ask me, the way I see it, from my point of view. If you don't really have an opinion, then you can say, I've never given it much thought. I don't have strong feelings either way. It doesn't make any difference to me. I have no opinion on the matter. Or, very informally, whatever. We have a lot of different phrases for agreeing with someone, like exactly, absolutely, that's so true, that's for sure, I agree 100%, I couldn't agree with you more, that's exactly what I think, or that's exactly how I feel. Tell me about it, or you're telling me. I'll say, I suppose so. We use that for weak agreement, so you agree but reluctantly. Just avoid the common error of saying, I'm agree. The correct phrase is I agree or I'm in agreement. That sounds more formal. What about the opposite, disagreeing? We usually don't say directly, I disagree, but we can use one of these. I don't think so. I beg to differ. I'm afraid I don't agree. I'm not so sure about that. That's not how I see it. Not necessarily. Yes, but. On the contrary. No way. I totally disagree. That one's pretty strong. To respond to good news, use one of these replies. Congratulations! That's great! How wonderful! Awesome! I'm so happy for you. And to respond to bad news, you can say, oh no, that's terrible. Poor you. That one's just for bad situations that are not very serious. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry for your loss. We say that only if someone has died. To make an invitation, use one of these phrases. Are you free Saturday night? Are you doing anything tomorrow? Let me check my calendar. Do you wanna see a movie? Would you like to join me for dinner? Would you like to is more formal, and do you wanna is more informal. To reply to an invitation, say, I'd love to. Sounds great. I'd love to, but I have another commitment. That means you're actually saying no. I don't think I can. Maybe another time. To make and respond to offers, try these phrases. Would you like a drink? Do you want some water? Can I get you something to eat? That'd be great, thanks. That means yes. No thanks, I'm okay. That means no. When talking about your future plans, you can say, I'm going to, I'm planning to, I hope to, I'd like to, I might or I may, and I'm thinking about. To talk about your likes and dislikes, use these phrases. I love soccer. I'm really into soccer. I live for soccer. Soccer is my thing. I'm crazy about soccer. I'm not a huge fan of modern art. Modern art isn't my cup of tea. I don't really care for modern art. I'm not into modern art. I can't stand modern art. That one expresses strong dislike. English has several ways to make a suggestion, like how about, for example, how about trying something new? Why don't you, for example, why don't you talk to your boss? Maybe we should. I'd recommend. Have you thought about? To talk about your job, you can say, where do you work? What do you do? Or what do you do for a living? I work at Microsoft. I'm a or I'm an accountant. I'm unemployed or I'm between jobs at the moment. I'm looking for work. I'm a stay-at-home mom or dad. I run my own business. I'm a freelance writer or designer, etc. I'm retired. And to describe relationships, you can say, I'm single. I have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. We're engaged. That means we're going to get married. We're getting married in June. I'm married. I've been married for 10 years. I'm divorced. I'm widowed. That means my husband or wife has died. I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm not quite over my ex. That means I still have feelings for my ex-boyfriend or girlfriend or ex-husband or ex-wife. Those were a lot of phrases, so definitely download the 500 Phrases ebook to review them. Again, the link is in the video description. And if you want to improve your English speaking by learning how to use these phrases in conversation, check out my Everyday English Speaking course. You'll learn exactly what to say in lots of different daily life situations like traveling, socializing, shopping, and much more. You can find the Everyday English Speaking course on my website, espressoenglish.net. It's one of my most popular courses because it's so practical and useful. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure to like and subscribe and share it with another English learner. Bye for now.